What is up, guys? This is your girl Jay with It's Our Time to Be Free. Listen, guys, in today's video, I want to go over some action steps that you can take starting today to start building your business to 6 and 7 figures. All right, now I got this action plan from a 6-figure earner who's on his way to 7 figures. So I wanted to share it with you because I know how it feels to be out here struggling, not really having a blueprint to get to where you want to be. All right, so excuse the noise in the back. My dog is back there playing with his toy. But anyway, guys, this weekly action steps, this weekly action plan, basically call it CAPE, okay? And we're going to be going over all the contents that is involved in this CAPE weekly action steps, okay? And this is how this 6-figure earner that I follow has built his business to 6 figures. He has done this, and it's proven to work, and I have started to implement it myself. All right, let's get going. All right, now within this CAPE, all right, the C, I'm going to be going over what this means. All right, the C basically is for content. We have to be providing content every single day, because you have to give people value. You have to give people solutions to their problems. I mean, even if your content is, how to do something, whatever your niche is, you want to provide your audience with some type of action steps, some type of solution to whatever problem, they're having. All right, so let's move on to A. Audience. Okay, guys, you have to be providing content, and then you have to be building an audience. Okay, you always have to be building an audience, because those are the people who will want what you're offering. Those are the people who will be interested in your content. So you always have to be building your audience. And because within this plan, I'm going to show you the traffic method that this 6-figure earner is using in order to, build his audience. All right, so prospecting. P is for prospecting, guys. We always have to be prospecting on a weekly basis. I mean, how do you expect people, that's just being able to introduce yourself to people. Sometimes not with an agenda attached to it, but because you have to build that trust, with your audience. Okay, that's the reason why content is king. That's the reason why content is important. All right, so we're going to go a little bit deeper into it a little bit, but I just want to explain to you what CAPE stands for. All right, the E is for educating. All right, so we're going to jump right into this, okay? You always got to be educating yourself. All right, now, start with content creation and syndication. Okay, guys, the first thing that you really need to do is create content for your business. Okay, I create content on an everyday basis, and I use different platforms. But mostly I use Facebook and YouTube. Okay. I also use Instagram at times. I've used Google Plus, Pinterest. I mean, I syndicate my content everywhere that I can think of. All right. Audience building. All right. You always want to be building your audience. Prospecting is basically you want to be approaching people. Why? Because you want to make sales. That's the whole goal. You want to make sales, okay? And, my personal my personal preference with prospecting is attracting people to me, attracting people to my content. Okay. I do a lot of attraction marketing. I do a lot of branding myself, because that is an attraction force that brings people to me, that brings people asking me, what am I doing? Recommending, they want me to recommend business opportunities to them. That's how I prospect. Sometimes I just talk to people. All right, E, educating yourself. Guys, you always have to spend time with educating yourself. I am a big proponent, and my main niche is basically personal development. I'm always educating myself on something new. I don't care what it is. I try to educate myself in my niches so that I can become a better person. So you always want to spend some time educating yourself. All right, so now we're going to jump right into the next slide, okay? All right, with content syndication, okay, guys, the way my mentor showed me, explained this was basically, the best way to create content is by doing a Facebook Live. Now, I know a lot of people are kind of shy on camera, but I'm telling you guys, Facebook Lives work. And, to be honest, I was fearful with doing Facebook Lives. I was fearful. I still get nervous at times, but I'm not as nervous because I've done them and I've done them and I've done them, and I'm still trying to perfect it to my standards. Okay, guys, so you got to get over that fear and put yourself out there. But I understand that some of you don't like Facebook Live, so you can pre-record a video, and act as if you're talking to a friend. That is the best method to basically build your confidence up when you're doing a Facebook Live or a pre-recorded video. Either way, you want to create videos, all right? And then once you've created your video, create a thumbnail for it. Why? Because you will be putting this on YouTube. YouTube has a lot of traffic, a lot of free organic traffic. Okay. If you're in my Facebook group, I've actually put content in my group to show you how to rank your YouTube videos. So, I hope you guys, if you're in my group, I hope you guys are utilizing that information, because, if you can put yourself on page 1 of YouTube, guys, you're golden, because, people don't search a lot further than the first page when they're searching for something. So you want to try to be as high up on YouTube as possible. All right. So, with content and syndication, basically this is the syndication part, YouTube. Okay. Now, like I said, you can also put it on Pinterest, Instagram, Google Plus. I think Google Plus is getting ready to shut down April 1st, but there are Tumblr. There's a whole lot of different places that you can actually put your content. Okay. But before you make your YouTube video go live, make sure you created that custom thumbnail for it, okay? Now, the last 3 that you see here, blog post, Twitter, and Facebook ad, those are some advanced options. Now, it's up to you. Most people, may not mess with this section of it, but if you're not advanced to that point yet, the first 3, the Facebook Live, the thumbnail, and YouTube will work just fine. And as you're growing and as you're learning, you can get yourself into, blogging, creating a blog post, because I totally recommend that you get a blog. I totally recommend that it be WordPress and that you create your content on your blog, and you have a domain that is personalized to you. Reason? It's all about branding you. You don't want to be branding or blasting your company. You want to be branding yourself. All right. Now, again, so with the advanced options, I'll go a little bit into it, but you can post that video on your blog post and create a short blog post so you can send traffic to. Also, you can do Twitter. I actually have some Twitter training if you are interested in that. I mean, it is really detailed Twitter training, and it teaches you step by step on how to grow your Twitter and how to syndicate your content on Twitter. All right, and then Facebook ads. You know, Facebook ads is really advanced, and you really have to know what you're doing when you're doing Facebook ads. So I won't be getting into that. You know, that's a whole, different ballpark. But for now, Facebook Live's a thumbnail for a Facebook Live and a YouTube video. You know, you take your Facebook Live and upload it to YouTube after you've created your thumbnail. Okay. Now, if you have a blog post, you can do this. You know, post that video in your blog post. Start sending traffic to your website, your blog. All right. And if you have Twitter, you can also do the same with that. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Audience building. Guys, this six-figure earner, he is doing everything. Most of his stuff is on Twitter. Okay. Now, and this is why that Twitter training that I have is so valuable. And you can get your hands on this. I mean, he goes all into detail on how to grow your audience on Twitter. Okay, and it's pretty easy, but this is just the basis of it. So, like I said, this is a weekly action plan for you. So, with growing your audience on Twitter, all right, you want to do this particular step 3 times per cycle. Now, a cycle equals per week. So you want to do this 3 times per week. You want to follow and unfollow people. Okay. Now, the Twitter training goes it goes more into detail on how many people you should follow, how many people you should unfollow, so that you can start building your audience. Okay. So if you're interested in the Twitter training, just please let me know. It's a free training, totally free. Just let me know you're interested in it. All right. So we got audience building. Now prospecting. Guys, this is all done on Twitter. All right. The same with prospecting. All right. 3 times per week. You want to be direct messaging all your new followers. All right. And then you want to follow up with direct messages. You want to follow up with the people who have messaged you back. Okay. It's that simple. 3 times per week. If you do this, you will be building your audience. You'll be prospecting. And the Twitter training also basically goes into much detail about what to send to your new followers. You know, because you always want to lead with value. You want to be giving your audience value. It's not about, hey, can you buy this from me? Hey, can you join my team? Hey, can you do this? Can you do that? People do not like to be sold. All right. Your first step is basically, you want to be building trust between your audience. Okay. Not looking at them as a sale. You want to be able to help your audience. All right. So that is really the proper way that you prospect people. You have to get to know them. See what their needs are. Okay. So 3 times a week, direct message all new followers and follow up with all the direct messages that you receive from the people who message you back. Okay. All right, guys, educating yourself. All right. This is probably, marketing is probably 90% of mind, educating yourself is growing, always growing. All right. You want to spend at least 30 minutes every day of reading if not every day, 30 minutes a week. Now you can take, 10 minutes a day and watch a video, read something. And the way that you come up with content is that you take notes. You take notes from your readings. You take notes from watching your YouTube videos. You take notes from watching your webinars. This is how you create content that people will find valuable. So if you spend 30 minutes watching Tony Robbins, or if you spend 30 minutes watching influencer in your company, take notes. If they provided you with a webinar, a training webinar, take notes. Take those notes and use it for your content. Okay. If you want more information about how to create content, please let me know. Message me, okay? So guys, you have to spend time educating yourself. Educating yourself is going to be one of the most important things that you do for your business. All right, and you'll never run out of content. I'm telling you, you'll never run out of content. All right, so guys, that is the CAPE, basically the weekly action steps to 6 figures. If you want more trainings like this, and the trainings are free. Again, I have Twitter training, branding training. Guys, whatever you need. If you need some kind of help with something, just send me a message. Just send me a message because my goal is to, help you guys along with helping myself, build our businesses to 6 figures. No, I'm not there yet. I can admit that, but I guarantee you I will get there because, I have committed myself to certain action steps in order to build myself and my brand to 6 figures. Now, are you with me? I mean, it's as simple as that. Can you commit yourself? Can you really commit yourself to your passion to building your business to 6 and 7 figures? All right, guys. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Again, wherever you're watching this, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and send me a message or, get in contact with me on Facebook, on Instagram, by email, whatever you need to do. Just get in contact with me because I know a lot of people aren't on some of these platforms, okay? Just get in contact with me. I'll be more than happy to help you out, all right? So just send me a message if you want more free trainings like this. All right, guys. Well, I really hope this was valuable to you, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.